Hi, today I'm going to show you how to take a CSV file or a Google Sheet where you have, change it a little bit, and then email yourself a new version of it. So let's say we get this CSV file regularly. It's just got a couple columns. It's got some fake data in it. We're going to, in this example, only let the two rows that have country as Canada through. We're also just going to add another column here. That's just going to be random, so I can show you how to add a column. So let's start off by making a new import page. We'll drag this here because we already have it. So email, fix import. Cool, we're going to want every column. We're going to do next. We're going to say email a new CSV file. We're going to email it to ourselves or someone else. Click there. Cool. So now you have an import page. This is where you can come and you can drag and drop the file. You can send this URL to someone you work with, or people who give you the CSV files. They can drag and drop here and it'll just email you a new file that's been fixed. So this is a nice page that you can use. But before we can actually do a real import, we need to say, who does this new CSV file get emailed to? We need to say at least one email. So let's enter the email details. You'll see here there's some details you can enter. You can enter a file name if you need to make a specific file name. We have some syntax you can use to get dates and unique IDs on it. Comma separated list of 2 emails, CC emails. You can specify a subject line. There's a default. You can specify email body text. There's a default. The file will be attached to the email. So, let's put an email in here. I'm just going to send it to myself in this case. You can do commas, all of that stuff. So you'll just go down the bottom. You'll click save. Cool. Now this page is ready to rock. So you can, drag and drop the file here. You can email the file to this custom email you get. You can turn this off if you want. You can do an API post request to this, to a URL you get on this page if you want. You can set up a scheduled fetcher. So maybe you have the file somewhere like on FTP, or you have the file on Google Drive or Dropbox. You can set up every 24 hours, I want you to go get that file for me, or every hour, or every 10 to 20 minutes. So, you can go to a server if it's there and get a file too. You don't have to drag and drop. There's a bunch of ways. In this example, we're going to say that we just have the file. So we're going to drag it here, test/validate. And what this will do is it's just going to email me the same file. We haven't done anything to filter out the records at all. So let's just see this start. Cool. And this is an example of the email. You'll see that all the records are created. This would get sent to the person doing the import. This one doesn't have the file. Here's the email with the file. So you'll see that the file is attached. Here's the body. Here's the subject line. So let's go back to our import page. Here we'll import another file. But this time, we don't want every row of that other file. We just want the rows that have Canada in them. So let's make a filter rule, and we'll filter out data we don't want. So let's say the text does not, well, just say contains. We'll just say Canada. So only rows that have the country column containing Canada will be let through in the import process. So let's save that. We'll go back. Let's drag the file again. Cool. Now there's only 2 records. You'll see that 3 were filtered out. Rows 4, 5, and 6. It'll tell you which ones. Okay, sounds great. Now let's add another column actually. So this we do with virtual output fields. These are just fields that don't exist in the original file, but you want to make new ones. And we have a bunch of ways to do that. You can combine other fields. You can do an if this then that to change field values. In this case, we're just going to do something facetious here. We'll just do special value and we'll do testing. So there'll be a new column called special val, and every row will have the word testing for that value. Cool. So let's drag that file here. Only 2 records. Let's do it. It's going to send 2 emails, one to me as the importer saying how it went. Both records were imported. I'm glad that my file went through. But then this email goes to this people who you said should receive the file. So this file should have 2 records in it. Right, 2 records. It has the extra column. The only records are Canada. And that's it. It's pretty easy. Email support if you need any help or feature requests. Thanks.